The voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Trevor Manning back in the shotgun with Vontae Green as a wingback. Ben Nicholson split out wide. Looks like it's going to be a pass play attempt. Ben Nicholson down the sidelines. Oh, in and out of his hands. It's a good pass by Trevor Manning. He should have had that for a touchdown. He's going to be sick about that one. Had a good play called. Had his man beat, but just fell short of the completion. So that will bring up fourth down. We're going to have Brady Ward set back up to punt the ball. Near Eagles are midfield. They're not going to risk going for a long fourth down conversion. West Hardin gets in the backfield pretty good, and that's was not a good attempt at the punt for Brady Ward. Just really about a total of 15 yards coverage on that punt. Not going to do well for his average, and certainly not up for his standards. So we're just about ready to start the fourth quarter. 42 seconds left to go in the third. West Hardin still hadn't scored the ball, but they got the ball in pretty good position right now. Near midfield, ball will be marked at the 44-yard line as they set up 1st and 10. West Hardin is going to come out twins right. Number 3 back at their quarterback. Rosehill looks like they're going to go pressure. Quick pitch up the middle. Nothing doing really on that carry. Number 3 on the carry gets just past the line of scrimmage for a short gain, 2 yards, bring up 2nd down and 8. Maybe just really a yard. Ball will be marked at the 45-yard line. West Hardin, 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Looks like that's going to be about it for this play. West Hardin is approaching the ball. Well, nope. They had a motion but did not get the ball snapped in time. No penalty, but they that is the end of the third quarter as they get so they'll switch sides. That'll be a short switch because they're near midfield. So they'll come out the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Both sidelines huddle up for the fourth quarter strategy. RCS Eagles have got a significant advantage going into the fourth quarter with a 29-point lead. Been playing well on both sides of the ball. Had some opportunities that got away from them, but all in all, pretty good execution and a really good defensive hold. There was an interception return for a pick 6 by Ben Nicholson. There was a fumble recovery. Trevor Manning, always a defensive standout, has had a couple of sacks with a lot of heavy pressures on the quarterback. Vontae Green, as always, has had some tackles behind the line of scrimmage for losses. So, all in all, a pretty dominant defensive performance for the Eagles. West Hardin lines up. Up the middle. Up the middle, number 27 is still rambling around, breaking free. Good gain on the play. Trevor Manning ends up with the tackle, but that was about a 22-yard run right up the middle. It caught the Eagles off guard. Number 27, good run there. West Hardin's got something cooking here in the fourth quarter. Ball will be marked inside the 40-yard line at the 36-yard line in Eagle territory as they set up for 1st down. Looks like they're going to go in a double tight end set with a wing back, 2 backs as a quarterback under the center. Double handoff, switch sweep, little jet sweep out to the side for number 12. Vontae Vontae Green able to chase him down on the outside, but a 5-yard gain on the play. It'll bring up second down. West Hardin made the extra effort of just making it to the game tonight with all the weather we had over there yesterday. I know they got hit really hard, and a lot of their players and school was affected. We appreciate them just making the effort to come here and play, have a good time tonight. Well, jet sweep to number 3, goes up the middle, runs into a wall of Eagles. They did get a pretty good push with some positive yardage there. It'll be third down and 2.5 yards. So ball will be marked inside the 30-yard line, as this has been probably one of West Hardin's best field positions all night. I don't know if they've gotten inside the red zone yet, but they're threatening here at third down. That's a toss sweep there to number 3. Hit the hole really hard. I think that's enough for a first down. That was enough for a first down, as the ball will be marked 25-yard line. West Hardin breaks the huddle. They're going to come out with twins left. The quarterback is going to be under center with 2 backs. It's going to sweep coming to the twin side. Nothing doing right there. That was met with a wall of black shirts right there. He had nowhere to go. Has a pretty good effort, really, to make it back to the line to gain. That'll be second down and 10. Rosehill really stayed at home that time and held their contains, moved right down the line of scrimmage, and just had nowhere for him to run. The ball will be still marked at the 25-yard line. Quarterback under center, double tight end, single backfield. It's going to be a sweep motion. We got a fumble exchange on the snap. The Eagles are pointing like they have it. No word from the officials yet. And it is official. The Eagles, Vontae Green, number 44, recovers the fumble. So West Hardin, they were threatening there to get their first score, and on a damp night like tonight, they had a common deal on that. The fumble exchange from the quarterback to the center. The quarterback just never got a handle on it, and it dropped right there in front of the Eagles, and they pounced on it. So they set up. Tommy Dowers in for the center. Trevor Manning goes up under center for a quarterback. We got quads to the left side. Ben Nicholson goes in motion. Dive up the middle. Vontae Green. Strong gain on that, 7 yards right up the middle with several West Hardin players draped over him. Looks like Reed Hauser, Joe Johnson split out. David Bardavo, Ben Nicholson on the wing position. Trevor under center. Ben goes in motion. Trevor keeps the ball on that. Was thinking about giving it to Vontae Green, but decided to pull it. He had a sweep option that was open, but didn't get the ball out. But it was enough for a first down. Trevor Manning on the keep. Waiting for a new play to come in. Number 16 checks into the game. Reed Hauser exits. Ball will be marked at the 34-yard line. Got twins right. 2 slots. David Barbado, number 6, number 40. Ben Nicholson goes in motion. Dive play. Trevor Manning gives it. Number 44. Short gain for Vontae Green. Big second down. 7.5. Ball will be marked at the 37-yard line. Still in West Hardin territory. 7 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Still no score for West Hardin. Jared Starnes, number 12, checks into the game, brings the play in. They got a hustle. They got a hustle right here. 5 seconds on the game clock. Looks like that's going to bring up a timeout. Eagles are going to be forced to take a timeout. Just didn't get the play in time. So the Eagles are going to come and think this over, see what they can draw up. It's second down, fourth quarter, just over 7 minutes left to go in the contest. And this homecoming night for the Rosehill Eagles, a lot of alumni out here tonight coming and celebrating the team. Team has got a good record so far. They've got 1 loss, 2 wins that were a dominating factor. They've got a new head coach this year, Coach Dennis Krantz, new offensive coordinator, Coach Honeycutt. So there was a little bit of a learning curve in the first game, but these last 2 or 3 games, they've started to really gel, figure it out a little bit, and playing some good, solid football once they know where to go, where to be, learn the new offense, the new offensive calls, the contains on defense. So it's been a learning curve on a new system for all the players, and they're really starting to figure this out and playing some good ball. Like Jaden Johnson's going to come out of the game real quick. It is real humid tonight. Probably needs to get some hydration on that. Coach Jeans Johnson is huddling up with the players, getting them motivated. Some kind of a conference with the referees. I'm not sure if it's a clock deal or what's going on. The referees are talking about something. West Hardin players are taking a knee with their helmets off. All right, looks like the Eagles has broke the huddle on the timeout. They've got a play they think will work. West Hardin's got their helmet strapped back on, and we're going to see if we can run a play here. Second down. Ball at the 37-yard line. Tommy Dial approaches the center. Trevor Manning under center. 2 wings. Number 11, Vontae back in the back, single backfield. Ben Nicholson in motion. Got a sweep. And Ben Nicholson on the sweep around lowers his head. And that's a 10-yard gain right there for a first down. West Hardin player, good open field tackle right there. That'll bring the ball just 2 yards short of midfield to be marked at the 48-yard line. Rosehill just almost into West Hardin territory. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the game. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Trevor Manning sets up under center, 2 wingbacks. Ben Nicholson in motion. Ball given to Vontae Green up the middle on the read option. He gets positive yardage brought down by number 77 for West Hardin, number 75. 4-yard gain on that play, bring up second down and 6. They do bring the ball across midfield, so they're in West Hardin territory now. It looks like it's going to be an official timeout. Problem 75 is going to make his way off the field. Probably a cramping deal on this very humid night. Happy to report that we've had no injuries tonight. Certainly hope to keep it that way. As Trevor Manning breaks the huddle, comes up under center. Got 1 split out wide to the left, twins right, single backfield. David Barbado goes in motion. Read option. Trevor Manning keeps the ball. He finds a lane in open field, still battling, getting to the 20, inside the 20-yard line. Big gain on that play, 25-yard run on that. Brought down by a couple of West Hardin players has slowed him down before he could That'll bring the ball all the way down to the 15-yard line inside the red zone now for the Eagles. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the game. They're threatening to score again. Split out wide right, Twins left, single backfield. Trevor Manning under center. Got in motion. Read option again, gives the ball up the middle to Vontae Green. Just chugging his feet, carrying the pile forward. There wasn't really a hole there. He just carried the people with him for a pretty significant gain. Ball inside the 10-yard line right now. He got the ball, met the defense at the line of scrimmage, pretty much carried him for 8 yards. Number 11, A.J. split out right. Twins left. Single backfield. Trevor under center. Give up the middle again to Vontae Green. Nothing doing this time. West Hardin was ready for him there and pretty much stopped him at the line of scrimmage for no gain. So that'll bring up third down short. Eagles can get a first down inside the 10-yard line, as the first down marker line. The gain will be marked just about the 5-yard line. So they could get a first down here if they do not get in for the score. Yeah, Twins left, one right, underneath, Trevor underneath center. He gives right there, right up the middle on the read option for Vontae Green, in for the score for the Eagles. 4 minutes left to go in the game. That'll bring the score right now 35 for the Eagles and 0 for West Hardin Oilers. Got Trevor Manning in for the hold. Brady Ward, number 2, in for the field goal attempt. Offense broke the huddle with too many men on the extra point attempt, so they'll back them up 5 yards. So it'll be almost like a field goal attempt, but this extra point, Brady Ward's got plenty of leg for this. Should be no problem. Snap, hold, and the kick is good. So 4 minutes left to go in the contest. That'll bring the score. Rosehill Eagles 36, West Hardin Oilers nothing. If you or anybody out there didn't give up on us, we had some technical difficulties starting off the game. We weren't able to get on the air right away, but we got that sorted out, and at least wanted to try to get on the air and give you all some scores. So Rosehill Eagles is making a good showing on their homecoming game tonight. Next week, Rosehill is here at home again. It's going to be a big game against the Tomball Homeschool Warriors. They've got a good team, a good program, and we expect a big turnout for that event. So if you're thinking about coming to a football game on Friday night next week here at Rosehill Stadium at 7 o'clock, will be the Rosehill Eagles and the Tomball Homeschool Warriors. They're going to play for some local bragging rights as Brady Ward sets up the kickoff and kicks into the end zone for another touchback. That's his 4th or 5th one of the game. It's unreturnable. So West Hardin will start off 4 minutes left to go in the game at their Eagles 25-yard line. Looks like the Eagles are making some defensive substitutions, getting some other younger players some playing time. Big lead with just a few minutes left to play. West Hardin sets up for a sweep. Number 3 on the carry. He's carried a lot of the load for West Hardin tonight. 2-yard gain on the play. Bring a second down and 7.5 yards. Ball will be marked at the 33-yard line. Make that the 28-yard line of Rosehill. West Hardin gets the play from the coaches. They break the huddle. They're going to have a split out wide right with the wing back, two backs, quarterback under center. Flag on the play just after that got started. Could be illegal motion or, false start on West Hardin. So that'll take their positive gain. So the yardage they got on first down, they're just lost. So that brings them that'll bring up second down and 13. West Hardin takes a timeout here to figure it out. They want to try to get some positive yardage on this, especially why first-team defense is not in for Rosehill right now, so they're going to try to get a score on the game, get a score on the scoreboard. I don't blame them. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in the contest tonight. It's been a good night. Although West Hardin got hit with a lot of rain yesterday, we were able to dodge the rain today and have a game pretty much without a weather incident, and we're very thankful for that. Again, want to thank West Hardin for just even able to commit and come out and play tonight with everything that those families are going through, and we hope that everybody makes a speedy recovery and comes out of that as best as possible. West Hardin's head up to the ball now. Pitch to the outside. Spins and breaks a couple of tackles. 5-6 yards on that play. Number 17 on the carry. Will bring up third down, 8 yards for West Hardin. The ball will be marked at the 29-yard line, 28-yard line. They definitely want to try to get the first down here. They break the huddle. Center comes up to the snap. They got twins way to the left here. Two backs, quarterback under center. Pitch out. Breaks it back up the middle. Brought down by number 18. Right here, you got to think that they're going to go for it on this, even though they're in Eagle territory. It's fourth down, 3.5 yards. They've got no score, maybe one timeout left, one or two timeouts left. So at this point, no reason to punt it. 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go. So they're going to set up for a fourth down attempt here. In motion. And he does break it. Does get David Barbado just tried to grab a shoestring, but he was able to get the first down. Probably 7 yards on that play. So that'll bring up the 1st and 10 for West Hardin. Ball will be marked at the 39-yard line. 1 minute, 20 seconds left to go in the game. 22 seconds left on the game clock. On the play clock, rather. West Hardin breaks the huddle. Quarterbacks comes under center. Single split wide to the right. Double backfield with a wing. Pitch right up the middle. Looks like Austin Kappelman in on that stop right there. 3-yard gain on the play. We've got a defensive player. Number 3, Ben Turney's checking into the game. Quarterback under center. Looks like this to be the last play of the game. He does go sweep out to the right. Brings the ball to midfield.
All right, we're down.
Looks like they're going to let the clock run. Ball will be marked at midfield. 5 seconds left to go. They're going to try to get a play off. I don't know if they're going to get it off. Oh, they did get it off. Well, you got to get a credit to playing all the way to the end. But tonight, West Hardin comes up short as Rosehill Eagles win a pretty convincing victory, 36-0. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties getting started tonight. We'll hopefully have this game, next week's game, broadcast for you from the beginning. Be a good game against Rosehill Eagles and the Tomball Homeschool Warriors. They are going to be playing for bragging rights of the area, so it should be a good contest, two good teams. We hope to see y'all out. Everybody have a good night. Thank you, and God bless.
Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network.